Welcome to your favorite sports drama podcast, The Double Dose, the drama of sports. I'm Nathan, and every week, my co-host and girlfriend Rachel and I discuss all things in the sports drama universe.
Sprinkled in with pop culture, we cover topics from Bravo to Brady and everything in between. So keep listening to find out more. Cheers!
Welcome to the Junior Seiyao episode of your sports drama podcast, The Double Dose. I'm Nathan. Alongside me here, as always, is Miss Rachel Enid.
What the hell is going on? First of all, you didn't even say it was your favorite sports drama podcast.
You
just said sports drama podcast. Are you tongue-tied? You just so excited?
I'm excited. I think about that opening line all week, and then
you're like,
just
who is it? Okay, do you want to restart maybe?
Nope.
Ready, redo it. Okay. Say, introduce me again, because for the proper entrance that I need.
Welcome to the Junior Seiyao episode of your favorite sports drama podcast, The Double Dose. I'm Nathan. Sitting over here to my right is Miss Rachel Rooney Eden. Miss Rachel, how is you?
Thank you. I really appreciate, the grand entrance for that. You didn't even tremble on your words. You did a great job. Unbelievable.
Yeah. Second guy's the guy.
Third time's a charm.
What was the second time?
Who knows? Well, I'm doing great. I'm doing fabulous.
How was your weekend? How was your week?
My week was good. Don't know what I did last week other than I had a bachelorette this weekend.
Ooh.
It was so fun. I was drunk the entire time.
Nice.
I think I was just, Delulu the whole time. That's what I would just say. I was just straight Delulu and had a great time. Congratulations to Mina. Excited for the wedding, her and Kevin. And happy birthday to Rachel Kaiser today, as it is her 27th birthday. I'm like, I feel like I like the MCs, like shout outs now, So those are my shout outs. But yeah, and then we had like a little football Sunday yesterday.
Came home to some French fries and chicken parm sandwiches.
I came home to I already have the chicken marinating, and I got potatoes cut for French fries and chicken parm sandwiches. I was like, what did I literally do to deserve you? I was like, thank you, God. Okay, this is amazing. It's amazing. But how are you?
Your man has a trifecta.
What's the other three? What is it? Or what are the other two?
Fun.
Okay, fun. You're definitely fun.
Cook.
You could cook.
Dance.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah. We all know what that means. Dancing. Okay. I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say it because
I can dance.
Yeah.
Family program.
Freak in the sheets. No, I'm just joking. Or am I? But yes, how was your weekend? A weekend without me. You were, I know, missing me.
It was so sad.
So much.
I was sitting in the apartment crying the entire time.
It was probably so hard.
Staring at the clock, waiting for you to come back. Staring at my phone, waiting for you to text me back.
Yeah, I could tell from all the hours delayed in between texts from you to me. I could definitely tell.
No, my weekend was awesome. Missed you very much, obviously.
Yeah.
But I had a great weekend here. Thursday night, watched football. Friday night, went to Krista Stefano, which I am sad to say because it's something I was supposed to do with you and your parents. Your parents got you these tickets for your birthday, and I selfishly got to enjoy it with my friends.
Because I had a bachelorette. I was busy girl.
Busy girl
taking on the world.
Busy girl in a busy world.
Exactly.
But Krista Stefano was legit. He found it. Leaving the comedy show.
Yeah.
Kevin asked me, how does Krista Stefano rank in my top comedians I've ever seen? Does he make it to the top 3?
Yeah.
I don't know if he's in the top 3, but he's definitely in the top 5.
Okay. That's awesome. He's honestly so amazing.
He's amazing.
So good.
I've already told you this, but just to say it on the pod, I never realized how much of a Puerto Rican fan base he has. His fan base is littered with Puerto Rican females, especially because his baby mama, his longtime girlfriend, is Puerto Rican. So
yes.
That was interesting. But other than that, it was great. He said it was a night of his life because he's from New York, and it was his first time performing at Radio City Music Hall. But I make a promise to you.
Okay.
And since you didn't go and I got to enjoy it, and I want to say that I didn't enjoy it, but I really did.
Okay.
I will get you tickets to when he performs at Madison Square Garden.
So, last night?
No, he was at the Hulu Theater. He's saying, I'm saying when he actually performs at Madison Square Garden.
Oh, that's okay.
Because he said the first thing off the checklist
is Radio City.
Radio City, and then he wants to do the circle at Madison Square Garden.
Okay. I mean, that's a good. Listen, I'm not gonna say no. I'm not gonna say no to that. That's awesome. Thank you.
First, chicken parm and French fries, and then it's Madison Square Garden.
That's very sweet. Thank you. Deal's a deal. Put it there. Deal's made. Thank you. It's a pleasure doing business with you.
Yeah, the rest of my weekend was great. Saturday, watched college football.
Awesome.
All day.
Yeah.
Played some Madden in between games. Made myself. I was cooking all weekend. I made myself a cheesesteak.
That's awesome. Cooking it up, chefing it up.
And made myself some pork chops for dinner with some homemade French fries as well and some stovetop. It was delicious. It was delicious. And then Sunday, if you want to get straight into the NFL.
Yeah, let's get into it. Let's unpack it.
Patriots got their first W against rival.
Thank God.
New York Jets.
Yeah, the Jets that are so bad. And the fact that you were at the edge of your seat just shows how bad the Patriots are this season.
What are you talking about? Are the Bills bad this season?
I don't know. Are they?
I don't know. I'm asking.
I don't know. I haven't watched the
before
Bills
we started recording, I gave you the slate of games so you can make your picks, and you said, Bills, Dolphins, oh my God, it's going to be a great game.
Yeah.
But didn't the Bills lose to the Aaron Rodgers-less Jets in the first game of the season?
Nathan, you look at the Patriots and then put them against the Bills, and any fucking day the Bills are going to crush them. Didn't they?
Coming from the person that was wearing a Tom Brady jersey last week.
Okay, but that was you literally made me wear it.
I made you wear it?
Yeah, you made me wear it. Yeah, I'm gonna say it here on the pod. You made me wear it.
That's the biggest lie ever.
Yeah, and I also lie. So that's it, okay? You didn't make me wear it. I also wanted to look cute. I wanted to have a white-on-white outfit. You know I'll do anything for the fit. So that's why, you know what? Sometimes I have to do it. Doers get things done. And I'm a doer, and I got things done.
And whose drawer is the Tom Brady jersey in right now?
You put it in there because you did the laundry.
I do it all. No,
literally. You did the laundry. I opened the thing. I said, why is it Tom Brady jersey? And they go, oh, I have no room. I have to go through my shirts. I'm like, okay, sneaky. We are 9 minutes into this podcast. Yes.
Okay. And I cook.
Okay.
I clean. I do laundry.
I do nothing.
You have it so tough.
Yeah. What do I do? Everything. Everything else. All the little things. All the little details. That's all I do. Huh? No? What do I do?
You have it tough.
You have it tough. I have it rough. There you go.
Patriots got their first W.
And how do you feel?
Relieved. Good. Like you said, I expected it to be more comfortable.
Yeah.
So I
mean, literally to the last second. The 1 second mark. The 1 second.
They gave the Jets 3 opportunities to win the game at the end, and obviously Zach Wilson could not. My question for you is do you think the Jets, since you're a quarterback guru, do you think the Jets should move on from Zach Wilson and just cut their losses and just get somebody else in there? Because he obviously cannot do a thing. Like Garrett Wilson was getting frustrated on the sideline. Their backup running back, Michael Carter, had an episode on the sideline freaking out. I think that this has gone on for too long. They saw what they had in him already. They couldn't afford to let him go, but I think now is a time where you have to change something. I
don't really know a ton about, obviously, like the actual logistics of the teams and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know enough for whatever.
But if you're Garrett Wilson, don't you need another quarterback in there?
No, but I mean, I think that for the Jets, I mean, the way that everybody talks about Zach Wilson, like, and the things that go on, like, I just simply can't think that you could. It's like too much has happened to let it slide and, like, to actually still work with him and make him buildable. Like, maybe he could be buildable somewhere else. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's just too much has gone on.
Yeah, I agree with you.
You know? It's like a bad toxic relationship. Like too much it keeps happening. You keep getting chances, and it's like, oh my God. But I'm gonna tell you something. He really is stepping in a pile of shit. He's like the luckiest man, or whatever people call, right? Don't you step in shit, and that's what people say it's the term?
Why do you think he's lucky?
Because he was the second round draft pick. He's not saying his prayers properly. Do you know what I mean? Like he's a second round draft pick.
No, second pick overall, first round.
Yeah, first round, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Second guy in the round.
Yeah.
Second guy, first round.
Yeah.
Him.
Yeah.
He gets picked on like the New York Jets. okay, you get to live in New York or New Jersey, arguably the best places to live for football and life. But so he gets to be a New York Jet quarterback, whatever. And then he's like, oh, someone else stole my spotlight, whatever. Oh, and then he gets injured 4 plays in. He's like, all right, now I'm back. Like, I'm back. I'm ready for a vengeance. And everyone just hates you. Like, everyone hates him. And I feel very bad. I feel badly. So he's like getting like the good things. He's getting his good opportunities, but he's not doing anything with it. He's fumbling. He's fumbling.
He's just not good enough.
He's not.
So
good enough.
do you think 2 options?
Okay.
Option number 1.
Yeah.
You're Zach Wilson. You make it, and you're kind of a bust. Like,
okay.
Hopefully, like for his sake, I hope he has a longer career. Maybe he can make it as like a backup somewhere.
Yeah.
But bust.
Okay.
Embarrassment.
Yeah.
In the biggest city. I wouldn't say it's the best place to live for football or for life, but that's where he's living.
Subtle jabs. Okay.
Or you're someone that just didn't make it. You're me. What?
Like, what would I rather?
Yeah, make it and fail or never make it.
Make it and fail. Fail, try and try again. Because he may be great somewhere else. You know what I mean? But at least he made it.
But I think like the stress and embarrassment sometimes, honestly, I'm not trying to be funny. Sometimes I wonder if it's worth it.
Yeah, I mean, if you're certain people, like for him, he has it really bad right now. He does have it very bad. So it's like just go, like literally just
everywhere he goes,
somewhere else.
Everywhere he goes, someone's staring at him, like knowing that he's ass.
Yeah, like please go somewhere else, please. And that's it. Dear Zach Wilson, quit. That's it.
Retire.
Retire. So, but another crazy thing that happened, I know because we were watching the games, is that the Dolphins had the craziest game on the freaking planet because they scored 70 points against who? I don't even remember who played.
The Denver Broncos.
The Denver Broncos.
Broncos Nation.
Let's fucking ride. They probably like, let's jet out of here.
Seriously.
Because it's so fucking scary.
Right.
Like, the Dolphins were literally just...
They couldn't stop scoring.
They just kept scoring. Oh, how much was the difference? 50 points, right?
Yeah, they won 70-20.
That is insane. 50 points, which is more than a lot of games that even are in total.
Yes.
I mean, what? 70 points. At that point, I'm taking my freaking son from the locker room. You know what I mean? I'm bringing out the water boy. I'm like, you want to turn on the field? Like, at that point, I'm putting anybody in. The cheerleaders, I'm like, you want to go in? You want to play an offensive coordinator, whoever?
Yeah.
You want to get in there? Get in there.
It's
tap in. Who do they have in? Like, who do you think is like the least person, lowest level person they put in there? You know what I mean?
They probably played everyone.
They were like, anybody who wants to play can play at recess today. That's for the New York Dolphins, for the Miami Dolphins.
It was crazy. It was the most points scored since 1966. They just put an absolute beat down. It kind of makes you feel better about the Patriots' performance last week, considering the fact that they didn't let them score 70.
So true. So
we're not as bad as Broncos. It's kind of
even crazy to even say.
It's crazy. I haven't seen it my whole life. Last time it happened was 1966.
You haven't seen it in your whole life.
My mom wasn't even born.
Right. Neither were we. No one, yeah.
Our dads were 5 years old last time that happened.
That's crazy. They didn't even walk the moon yet.
No.
They went to the moon in 1969.
Went to the moon.
Exactly.
1969.
So lots happened since 1966, the last time over 70 points or 69 points was scored.
Beat down.
Crazy.
All I know is that I had Tua Tagovailoa in one of my fantasy teams, and let's just say I have that win locked up going into Monday night.
Hell yeah.
But I believe you skipped over one of my other notes for our NFL recap here. Are the Cowboys in trouble? They suffered probably one of the biggest upsets so far in the season so far, losing to the Arizona Cardinals. And some may say a big part of that is that they lost one of their best defensive players, Trayvon Diggs, in practice last week. Unfortunately, he suffered from a torn ACL, and he's out for the rest of the season.
His son is so cute. That's the only one that I like. I'm literally like, oh, he's like, that's my dad, Trayvon.
Last week when Trayvon got an interception, he gave his son the ball.
Sick. Mm-hmm. That's sick. I love that. Yeah, I mean, I think the Cowboys are fine. I think let's just see what happens this week, next week, whatever week it is, and make our judgment from there.
Yeah, you're not concerned at all? They lost to one of the worst teams in the league?
No, I'm not concerned. Sometimes they have off. Sometimes they have off times. Didn't the Bills lose or whatever?
Yeah.
So
Funny you remember that.
Yeah.
Everyone has an off week, huh?
Everyone has an off week, but not two, and not a really freaking bad offense.
Well, they get the Patriots next week, so.
Yeah, we'll see. We're gonna bet dinner on that for sure.
No, we're gonna bet.
What?
I have a bet.
What's the bet?
We're gonna get to it on our picks.
Oh, okay, fine, perfect. Oh, okay. I'm sure it's in there because mine's in there.
What are you talking about? But, so they lost to the Arizona Cardinals, who I went into the season saying that probably would be the worst team in the league. I mentioned this team last week, but this team's definitely the worst team in the league, the Chicago Bears. They had a week from hell last week.
Why?
Okay? So they got smoked. They're 0-2. Their quarterback, Justin Fields, the next day after the loss was asked, hey, is there a reason as to why you're playing so poorly? And he basically, and I'll give the Spark Notes version, said coaching. That's why I'm playing poorly. Speaking of coaching, they had to part ways with their defensive coordinator, Alan Williams.
Okay.
Because the FBI decided to raid his house as well as his office in the team facility.
For what?
It hasn't come out yet, but he's getting investigated by FBI.
The FBI just moves like that.
They do.
The FBI just moves on just what is it called? What is it? Ratings? Like they raid and they don't say anything. Yeah. They just say they raided shit and they move on.
Exactly.
How do people find out about the FBI? Like what happens with it? The raids? They don't? We just forget?
It depends if it ever gets taken to court. It's part of the investigation.
Okay, so the FBI is investigating.
Yep. Their defensive coordinator, so they part ways with him, so they have no defensive coordinator going into this week's game. Also, a video of their wide receiver, DJ Moore, came out. You know how sometimes players are mic'd up and NFL Network will come out with clips?
I love those.
Yes. So in one of these clips, DJ Moore, who's a wide receiver for the Bears, is talking to a linebacker for the Bucs last week. I believe it was Devon White.
Okay.
And Devon White, it's a TV timeout or something, and they dap each other up, and Devon White's or Devin White, is yo, they're not using you correctly here. And DJ Moore is I know.
So do you think he did that on purpose? Do you think that was a setup?
No, because I now that I think about it, I have it here that he was mic'd up, but I think Devin White was mic'd up. And so he probably didn't know that Devin White was mic'd up.
Oh. They don't have to make it known to the team?
I'm sure it's somewhere in their prep, but they're too busy getting ready for the game. I bet they don't read any of that.
Oh, okay.
And then finally, their stadium was robbed of over $100,000 worth of lawn care maintenance stuff, including lawnmowers and gators. Don't know what a gator is, but somebody broke into their stadium and stole a bunch of.
How do you even break into a stadium and steal lawnmowers? Don't you hear it? Don't you what? Has to be an inside job.
Has to be an inside job, but whatever happened is no longer with the team.
$100,000 worth? That's a ton.
That's a shit ton.
How does that even happen?
I don't know. Imagine all that shit happened in 1 week to a team.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
And
so
then they got their ass beat again. I don't know what's gonna happen. I really don't know what's gonna happen. No idea.
Okay, well let's less about this regular football mumbo jumbo.
Oh, we buried the lead here.
Buried the lead.
That's what they call it in the business.
Oh yeah, why did I bury the lead?
We buried the lead. The lead story is we buried it. In the
conference. Yeah, we buried the. I thought I was burying the lead by what I was saying. That's why I was so confused what you were saying.
Come on.
But obviously, the talk of the town. There was tons of women, girlfriends, wives visiting their players. But one in particular that caught the world by storm is Taylor Swift attended the game of the Chiefs, okay? Travis Kelce in the box with his mother this past Sunday, okay? And she even got to watch him score a touchdown. She was cheering him on. They left after the game together and in a car together, a convertible nonetheless, top down, driving off into the sunset.
Impala,
I mean,
or something.
It's pretty. They're really selling this that they're in love. That there's a new modern romance happening between Swift and Kelce.
They're really selling this. They showed Swift, Miss Taylor in the box pregame.
Yes.
What did I say? You
said they're selling this. What did you say?
I said first off, they're selling this. Second of all, get on your FanDuel app or wherever you place bets.
Oh, yes.
And place a bet on him scoring a touchdown at any point in the game.
Yeah, thank you. I won $8 because of you.
Yes.
Thank you.
I won $50.
Perfect.
Dinner on Travis Kelce.
Thank you. Perfect.
But, yeah, she was there, and she was in Kansas City with his parents. I'm just really confused. So let me present some options to you.
Yeah, I need some options, and I need you to get a little bit more enthusiastic, okay? Because your energy level is bringing me down.
I'm sorry.
Right? Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, give me a little bit more pizzazz. Yeah, exactly.
Option number 1. Okay?
Yes.
They're actually falling in love. Like, everyone knows Taylor Swift falls hard.
Falls hard and quick.
And maybe Travis does too. Maybe Travis is just ready to settle down. Like, he used to have a dating show. Maybe he's also like a lover and just really all about it.
Right. Maybe he's her lover. Okay. Option 2.
Option number 2. They're up to something. They're up to something. Maybe I saw, so option number 2, I think I brought up the podcast last week. I saw a conspiracy theory that this is all part of like Amazon. Amazon's making this, pulling the cords here.
Okay. Because why?
Because what's his brother's name?
Jason
Kelce. He launched a documentary on Amazon last week. He was playing Thursday night for the Eagles on Thursday Night Football on Amazon Prime.
Okay.
And that's when everything really, the confirmation got sent out there like, oh no, Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift are actually dating.
Okay.
And she has something with Amazon too. And so I think Jeff Bezos. And I think that conspiracy theory may have legs because when has there ever been a documentary on an offensive lineman ever in the NFL on any social media platform?
Okay, well, you know what? I'm going to give you the conspiracy theory that I heard. My conspiracy theory that
option number 3.
Option number 3. There's a conspiracy that I heard that Taylor Swift is the biggest Eagles fan, and she's trying to get them all the way to the Super Bowl together so that she could break up with Travis and he won't play well and they'll lose and the Eagles will win in the Super Bowl. So we got 3 great options, okay?
What do you think it really is?
I really don't know. I'm not a Swiftie, so I really don't know the way Taylor moves. I just know that she does it fast and hard. That's the only thing that I know.
But this would make sense then. That's why this would kind of make sense.
Right, so that's it makes sense, but I just can't. It's hard for me to imagine I like it. I understand, but it just seems like not. It just seems out of character for each of them, and that's why I feel like it's so out of character for each of them that hey, maybe it works, but it's so out of character that I think it's like that's why every red flag is every flag is being raised because it's like his last girlfriend was a broadcaster, like a news broadcaster, and she was stunning, unbelievable, but just kind of not as obviously big as Taylor Swift. So it's how will he do with the power dynamic of she's really the rock star here? You know, I mean literally a superstar. I really don't know. I don't know. I really need more to come out. The fact that she was at the game in the box with his mom. And
the way she celebrated when he scored a touchdown.
Yeah.
She was like, let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Celebrated just like we did.
Yeah.
I wonder if she had money on him scoring too.
I know. I'm curious. I'm sure it's very exciting to watch it from a box. You're a girly over there. I mean, Alex Earl went and visited Braxton at the Dolphins game.
Was she there for him?
Yeah, she was there for him. She had the 0 on her back and everything.
No way.
Yeah. Yep. She wore his jersey. She literally cut the t-shirt down the center, and then all these girls came out. It was because Alex Earl cut her t-shirt down the middle. Now I'm gonna cut my t-shirt down the middle. So she has so it looks like a vest, like a jacket. It's cute. But yeah, she wore 0 and she put him up on her story. They're really? For real diving in.
So he doesn't care.
Dolphin style.
Well, hopefully there's not any 17-year-old, rich 17-year-olds running around.
No, but everyone thinks that's why the Dolphins did so well because Alex Earl was there because they're when was the last time that everyone was trying to impress her? So when was the last time they scored 70 points?
Oh yeah. I'm sure that no girl.
That's what they're thinking.
Alex Earl's.
Hey, if I showed up, all right, the whole NFL would be a showdown, hoedown, throwdown.
What does that mean? You were at the game last week.
Yeah, we were at the game last week, and no one winked an eye. No one did a second glance.
Must have been because you didn't get field passes. That must have been it.
Yeah, you know what that is, because I wasn't on the field.
Right.
If I'm on the field,
game over.
Game over. I mean, we're breaking records as well. You know, we're record breaking too. So they try to wait for me to come on.
There you go.
But another little romance that's happening that you told me about. You were like, guess who Kim's dating? I said
Kim K. Kim
oh,
K has
no.
moved on from Tom Brady. And who is she dating?
Odell Beckham Jr. Odell Beckham Jr. of the Dallas Cowboys.
Nope. Nope.
Where does he play?
The Baltimore Ravens.
Didn't he play in the Cowboys?
The Cowboys were trying to recruit him last year, but he didn't play last year because he was recovering from a knee injury.
Great. Well, this makes sense to me, is all I really want to say. Everything makes sense.
Why?
Because they are just like a cute couple together. I see them together.
This couple makes a lot more sense.
It's a dynamic duo.
Yeah, makes a lot more sense.
Yeah,
However, I think the Kardashian curse already took place as he got hurt last Sunday. And
that's why then he knew he probably broke things off with her.
Think so?
He's like, all right, I'm not going to fuck with you.
Because his baby mama posted like a cryptic tweet midweek about them dating, like basically confirming the fact that they're seeing each other.
How? What did she say?
I don't know. It was just a headline that I read.
If you're dating someone like that, like that's the thing, is that it's like if your partner or ex whatever is dating any Kardashian, I mean Taylor Swift.
You just gotta tip your cap.
No, you just got. It's like, you know, you did well. You know, you did well. When you know, when an ex of mine dated Teresa Caputo's, the Long Island medium's daughter, I was like, I get it, okay? I listen, buddy, all right? I understand here.
No, we're fine.
No, like, we're fine because the Long Island medium's daughter, I mean, that is chef's kiss. I love her.
You can be in constant contact with the other side.
And then sometimes I wake up and like, maybe I have some spirituality is because of how supportive I was of this. You know what I mean? So it just bring good vibes. Bring good vibes.
You have to. You just have to welcome it.
Yeah, exactly.
I think this couple makes a lot more sense. Like I said, I think that they're very flashy, very showy, and I hope it's true. I would love to see the outfits, where they go. I would love to follow this dynamic duo.
So
question for you: Who do you think lasts longer? Travis Kelce
and Taylor Swift. For sure.
Or Kim K and Odell Beckham?
Kim K.
Kim K's been married 4 times.
No.
How many times has Kim K been married?
We simply cannot keep up. We need
Ray J.
No. Well, you know who we should never take dating advice from? Kim Kardashian and Taylor Swift.
Fact.
Because those girls move through the fucking night. Okay, they are fucking getting in, getting out.
They changed that queckish.
No, literally. They're changing fast, you know? Changing of every season is a new fucking man.
Right.
So, and I mean, I'm not even talking football. I'm talking weather. Okay? I'm talking winter, spring, summer, fall.
Right.
Not football season. Not 9 months or whatever it is. Not a pregnancy.
Yeah.
So
you think Taylor and Travis win?
Yeah, I think that they win in terms of who's gonna last longer, for sure.
I put a poll on our story about Travis and Taylor, asking if they're saying they're really selling it. Like, who believes it? Are they selling this too hard? And I think 73% of the people said yes, they are selling it too hard. It's
kind of crazy though that they really are just like going. I mean, also I have to say, like, she's walking out with him. Like, this isn't a thing. You know what I mean? Like,
that isn't a thing.
She's walking out with him. They're leaving in a convertible. In a convertible.
Right.
When was the last time you saw Taylor Swift in a convertible? The security to get into the suite that Taylor was in was literally flag line. They had fences up here, literally security all over. Like, people like rushing. There she is leaving in a convertible. Makes no sense.
In Kansas City, Missouri, like, you could see in the picture that was taken from behind the car, there's not much going on in Kansas City, Missouri. Like, and I'm sure there aren't many of those cars. Very easy to identify these two.
Right.
Probably a security nightmare for her team.
Right. Tears were had.
But that's why I really think that it can't be real.
Yeah. Also, like, who took the picture?
Right.
Because it's like they're not just driving away in the sunset.
Right.
Like, they have security around them.
Right. And his outfit was featured on your season debut.
Yes, my premiere.
NFL Best Dressed.
Yes.
You finally did one week 3.
After fucking popular demand, the most demanded thing that we've had, to like bring back the Best Dressed list. I'm like, you know what, boys and girls, fine, I'll do it. And it's up. And honestly, I can't lie to you, the template that I made for this season is fire flames. It's so great. So everyone go check that out on our TikTok, and our Instagram and Double Dose Pod. My NFL Best Dressed Week 3 by Rachel. Little movie clip that I made. It's Chef's Kiss.
Perfect.
Unbelievable.
And then just to wrap up the NFL for this week, they announced their halftime performer for this year. Did you see it?
I did. Yeah.
Nope, that's Little John.
No, but yeah.
This is my confession.
Yes, it's Usher. It's Usher. Usher will be and honestly, this is what I have to think. It's an interesting move. It's an interesting move pulling someone like Usher and not someone like, you know, a little bit more relevant to people. But I also
Who's the guy from One Direction that performs here all the time?
Harry Styles.
Why not him?
Yeah, I mean, why not a lot? Olivia Rodrigo, I feel like, even at this point.
Fucking Dua
Good
Lipa.
for you. Okay, when Dua Lipa performs at halftime, we are going. But I think it's, I honestly, like, it might be one of those things that, like, damn, these throwbacks are unbelievable. Like, if he plays yeah, we're done. Like, this is unbelievable.
I'm annoyed about this because he's performed at the halftime show before.
Oh, he has?
Yeah.
When?
Back in the day, Buffet, when he was actually fucking relevant.
It is kind of like, I think they like pulled
I
someone that's like the least problematic person on the planet right now. They're like, let's pull Usher, someone that's so well loved.
Why not Justin Bieber?
I mean, problematic.
You want a throwback? Give me the Backstreet Boys.
Right.
Give me Nelly.
NSYNC
Give
just
me NSYNC.
in what?
NSYNC. Joel, Justin
NSYNC
Timberlake can't go back on stage of the halftime stage.
Oh, so is that why?
I don't know. I'm just making that up.
Oh, because NSYNC just did their like debut at like some awards, like their first debut ever.
I would take that.
That would have been a great little rerun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Usher is random, but I feel like he may surprise us. I'm looking forward to him.
I don't know. I just think there's way better options out there. I'm out on it this year.
But other than him and the Super Bowl that is so far away, let's get into right now, the present day. The double D's threes of the week.
Let's go. Hit me.
All right. You want me to hit you with mine?
Yeah, ladies first. I'm a gentleman and a scholar.
My double D's threes for the week is my 3 examples of girl math. Do you ever hear of girl math? Do you know what this girl math is?
I've heard it, but I don't really know what it is.
So girl math is basically math that girls do, and me in particular, this is my girl math, that just makes sense. Okay? This is like when the math is mathing. Okay?
Coming from the person that failed 4th grade math.
Yes. So here I go. Here's my 3 examples. If it's cash, it's free. If I'm paying in cash, it's free. Okay? Does that make sense?
The way your brain works, yeah, but no, in layman's terms.
But if I get cash back, say something's $20, I get $4 back, I made $4.
Okay.
Okay?
That makes sense.
Yeah, if I return something, say I bought something as $20, I returned something as $20, I made $20.
That's not the way it works.
But those are my 3 examples. I could literally go on.
Your top 3 examples? Give me 5 through 6. I mean 5 through 4, 5, 6.
Oh well, your math ain't mathing over here. Okay, I'll give you number 4. Okay, say I pay $50 for something, right? But it's $25 for shipping, so it'd be $75 total. Yeah. That's too much money. But if I pay $75 for clothes and it's free shipping, then it makes sense.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
Yeah. See, your girl math is mathing. Does that make sense?
Yep, that makes sense.
Okay, or if, like, say we book a vacation for New Year's, okay? We're going away on New Year's.
Okay.
And we book it now. By the time we get to New Year's, the vacation's free. I didn't do it. I didn't pay for it. The only thing I'm paying for is like the money that I'm spending on there.
Right, because paid in the credit card statement back in the day.
Right, so I already paid it. It's free.
Yeah, it's free.
Yeah. That's how the cookie crumbles. You know what I mean?
Oh, is this some stuff we need to unpack?
That's my girl math.
I think this hits harder, like closer to home than you think.
That's girl math.
Okay.
If I get a lot like of like a discount, something with like a discount more than. Honestly, I'm ashamed to even say this. I don't like.
More than 20%?
Probably more than I would say 40%. Then free. I mean, if anything's less than $20, it's free. Except for a coffee. So anything less than $20, say it's an article of clothing, $20 free. Like anything that like shouldn't be, anything that's under $20 that shouldn't be, isn't. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if coffee is $10, that's too much. If a shirt's $10, it's free. If I pay for a group dinner and the girls Venmo me, I'm making that money.
No, you're not, because you paid. Okay.
That's how that works.
Okay.
That's group dinner. That's group dinner girl math.
This explains a lot about our financial status.
Yes. But that's my girl math, my double D's threes. I was like, I need to explain this because I was like, you said that, I said to you, how often do you think about the Roman Empire? Because obviously I had to do this with you. And you said 3 times a week, which is astronomical. But you said, I'll give you the floor if you want it. But, you know, I was like, what is my Roman Empire? And it's girl math. Stuff I think about all the time that doesn't make sense. But it makes sense because it's girl math and it's mathing.
Okay. Makes sense.
You know? Mm-hmm. You really don't think about the Roman Empire 3 times a week though, right?
Not 3 times, but at least once a week.
But what do you think about?
Honestly, I think our society in America is going down the tubes. So I think a lot about like the Roman Empire to compare it to that.
But like, what do you think about like in terms of Roman Empire? Are you like Caesar, like whatever? Was he even in the Roman Empire? Was Caesar in the
I don't know. All I know is
you know so much. You're thinking about it 1 time a week.
Huh? I think a lot about the Colosseum. Whenever my mind goes to Roman Empire, I just think of the Colosseum. The first like sports stadium ever.
So you just think of the Colosseum and then you're like, that's how things could get worked out?
No, I think about how like that's in shambles now, and I wonder if the future like our stadiums now will be in shambles one day.
You think about that once a week?
Probably. That's why I need to go to all the stadiums before they go away. Speaking of which, I present to you my Double D's top threes. The top 3 places I want to see a college football game.
I mean, that was the craziest segue you've ever done and like the smoothest. Other than when you said that I was a dime in Aruba, which was unbelievable. Went right over the head. Right over the cabeza.
People still talking about it.
People are still talking about it. You made me replay it 5 times on the pod.
How many times did I tell people about that last week?
No, literally, yeah. You were like,
I said something so smooth.
You were like, I said something so smooth on the pod. Say it. What was it? Say it. I'm like, you said you found a dime in Aruba. I didn't know. Like, whatever. You're like, play it for them. I'm like, okay, I'll play it. Don't worry. Play. I'm like, you're like, oh, so smooth with it. So
my Double D's top 3s. Top 3 colleges I want to go see a game. Number 3, Michigan, the Big House. Why, you ask? It's a big school, Big Ten school. I had to throw a Big Ten school in there.
Got it.
Okay. Biggest stadium in North America.
Okay.
116,000.
Mm-hmm.
Need to go.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, where Tom Brady went.
Georgia.
Michigan.
Perfect.
This is how our conversations go, okay?
I wasn't listening for a second.
No shit, you're never listening.
No, because I literally.
Ever.
No, you know what I put down? I was like, fuck my life. As you were talking to me, I literally was like, fuck, we forgot to talk about Popeyes. And I wanted to put your Popeyes review in the beginning. But I was like, fuck, we can't think about it in the beginning, so I want to put it at the end. So I literally wrote Popeyes.
We'll get to there.
See, I was thinking about you. I'm just thinking. Just let my brain operate. Okay, sorry. So, Michigan, Tom Brady went there. You want to go.
Number 2, Texas. University of Texas. Longhorns.
Okay.
It's in Austin. It's in Austin. Yeah. Matthew McConaughey's at every game. Let's go talk to him. Green light.
No way. He's at every game?
Yeah.
That's pretty sick.
While we're there, he owns a soccer team down there. We can go to a soccer game.
Matthew McConaughey owns a soccer team?
He owns a MLS team in Austin FC or whatever.
Celebrities just out here buying soccer teams.
Mm-hmm. And Joe Rogan has his
comedy club, Mothership.
And Shane Gillis is moving down there, and he's going to be a regular there.
At Austin?
Instead of Comedy Cellar.
We got to go to Austin.
We do. We can do it during a game. We can cross this off the list.
Perfect. We can go in November.
Number 1, Georgia.
Peach.
Yep, Georgia Peaches. Georgia's not the best team in the country right now. The 2-time defending champions. And they say it's the best college town in America.
Oh, okay.
I believe it's Savannah.
I've never been to like a true college town,
Me neither.
I think we should go. Like, I'm like so curious, like what it really is like a city of college kids. What's it like?
Crazy.
We should go down there and like do
content?
Yeah.
We should. Which one do you want to go to? Texas?
I want to go Texas. So
Let's do Texas.
let's.
Welcome.
I'm gonna book it. If we book it now, by the time November rolls around, it's gonna be a free trip.
Yes, girl math.
Thank you for those double D's threes.
No problem.
Back into our topics.
Back into college football.
Go for it.
College football. Okay, so Clemson's kicker this past weekend, Johnathan Weitz. Don't know how to say that. He made his first career field goal against number 4 Florida State. Okay.
Okay.
And the story's wild. Okay.
So the kicker made his first field goal
In his career.
Okay.
However, he's a graduate student. He wasn't even on the team last week. Hasn't been on the team all summer. He's graduated. He's just a grad student taking online classes.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out his next move. Okay? As I said, he wasn't on the field last Saturday. However, Clemson had a kicking issue. They couldn't trust any of their kickers. And he had 1 year of eligibility. So you have 4 years of eligibility. So he probably, with COVID, they got an extra year. So he probably played all 4 years, but had an extra year that he could play. And since he was taking online classes, the coach calls him.
Oh my God.
And says,
Can
hey.
you imagine hearing that call? Would you be so excited?
I'd be going crazy.
Do you think he was practicing still?
No, he wasn't. He was just taking online classes, and he actually had a job lined up in New York City in finance, and he was actually this week going to move to New York City. He had an apartment lined up and everything to move here and could start his career.
He's and they're like, come back.
Dabo Swinney, the head coach of Clemson, called him, gave him the invite. He said, can you come to the facility and kick? If you do well, you can play this weekend. They made him kick 8 field goals. He made 7 out of 8, and he had to call his boss and say, "Hey, boss, I can't start next week. I am going to be kicking this weekend for Clemson." And so the Clemson, I'm sure it was him. I'm sure it was Clemson, not him. But
do they pay him?
No. But his boss came down and watched the game with his parents, so his boss is all good with it. So he'll still have the job lined up after the season.
That's sick.
Yeah.
His boss is like, hold on, you're this good? You got to come back?
Let me see.
Clemson's really, really good, right? That's crazy that his boss would go and see him. That's how good it is.
Clemson has historically been good. They're not doing too hot right now.
Okay.
They're not doing too hot,
okay.
And they're not where they used to be because their coach Dabo Swinney, who I've said his name 18 times already in this segment, he refuses to use the transfer portal. So you know how players can just transfer from team to team now?
Yeah.
He refuses to use that because he said if he recruits you and you're part of the team, you're part of his team. You're part of his family.
Oh, I kind of like that.
Yeah, but then you just have a bad team.
Oh, okay. Right. Less family, more business.
Exactly.
So, well, good luck to him. I hope that, his boss continues to stay nice. It's I always think about when people go on these Netflix shows and stuff like that, when they're whatever, what do their boss what do they do? Do they quit? I
think most of them just quit and hope that it leads to stardom.
Yeah, that's what I'm sure. What do they say to their boss? Bye.
You don't have to give an explanation here. My 2-week notice.
Damn, that's crazy.
It is crazy.
So.
Yes. Let's slide it over to hockey.
Oh, there you go.
Hockey preseason.
Got your Mighty Ducks jersey on.
Yes. My lady got this for me.
I forgot that I got that for
Conway.
you. Yeah, hell yeah.
So Vegas Knights did something very interesting. So usually in sports, primarily hockey, basketball, and baseball, sports where there are a lot of games throughout the season,
yeah,
teams will have or will either have their own network, like the Yankees have Yes Network, the Red Sox have NESN, or they'll partner with a local sports network to broadcast their games.
Okay.
So Vegas, instead of going that route, what they did was that they're the first team to launch a direct-to-consumer streaming platform for their games. Okay. So what they did was they launched a streaming platform called Nighttime Plus. Sounds like a porn website, where they can stream 69 regular season games to their subscribers.
It really does. Nighttime plus in 69 games.
69. Well, it's 69 games because that means that they have there's 82 games in the season, so 82 minus 69 is 13. That means they have 13 nationally broadcasted games.
Okay.
So if you have like a nationally broadcast game on ESPN or TNT, it wouldn't be shown locally. It would be shown nationally. So that's why.
Oh, okay. So their local games are now.
So you have 69 regular season. Yes.
Okay.
Exactly. 69 regular season games that will be broadcasted on this, as well as a few preseason games which are happening now. So fans can either get a season-long subscription for $69.99, or if they just want to watch one game, they get one for $6.99.
That's
Brilliant.
not bad. That's
Brilliant.
really smart. I feel like all these networks like force them to do this. Vegas is like they're being smart.
They're being smart.
They have a new stadium, right, for football.
Yes.
Brand
New.
right?
Looks like
They
a
are
spaceship.
like they're really like amping up their
They have to, yeah.
thing because
They
they
have
won
to.
last year, right? The Knights.
Yeah, they won last year.
They won the Stanley
Those
Cup.
guys, they're still getting lap dances at that freaking strip club for life.
For life. I mean, that's for life. That's amazing. That's nighttime plus to a different level. But
Yeah.
it's crazy that they're doing it. Like, it's just, I think that whoever's on the Vegas squad is like marketing genius. I mean, that's amazing.
Yeah.
It's good because it's also like people want to watch their like local games. So like it's always like annoying to like fuck around on these things too. But
Especially
also I'm
with the
sure,
streaming platforms.
and they're gonna make it like high, like I'm sure like high level like luxury or whatever because it's their own. You know what I mean? So it's like you can make it your own. You don't have to even worry about connecting with anybody else.
Correct. There's no middleman with like partnerships, commercials. It's all you.
That's gonna be great. That's exciting. I mean, it's exciting for even the realm of sports. The only thing is it's gonna be very, very fucking expensive. I feel like if you like the Knights and you like somebody else and then you don't get the other local games, or do they still get the other local games? You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Like if the Bruins did this too, and say you're a Bruins and a Knights fan, then you'd have to be paying $140 because it's $69.99.
Yeah. But
is that more than like if?
so it gets kind of confusing because wherever you're living, that's like so there. If you get the subscription, you can't watch it anywhere. You have to be within like the Las Vegas realm because it's locally. They're streaming it locally.
Oh, so like we wouldn't be able to buy this.
Correct.
Okay.
We could, but we wouldn't be able to access it.
Got it. Oh,
Yes.
that's
Because
interesting.
if you're out of market,
Yeah.
like we live in New York, I'm a Bruins fan.
I
can just watch the game on
understand.
ESPN
Got
Plus.
it. Got it.
That's why I'm faced with an issue every time the Bruins play the Rangers because we have YouTube TV and the Rangers the local network that they broadcast their games on, we don't get it.
Got it. Okay, that makes sense. Well, that's a great thing for them to do. I'm excited to see if other teams do this and like how well this goes for them.
Speaking of places to go watch a game, we need to go watch a team in Vegas so bad.
Yeah. So we got Vegas, we got Austin,
we got North Dakota,
we got North Dakota. We got a lot on the list we
Yeah.
got to get through, and we got more topics.
Speaking of places I want to go, and the Roman Empire.
Oh, okay.
All eyes will be on Rome, the golfing world. I should have said all eyes of the golfing world are going to Rome.
Okay.
Will be on Rome this week.
Why?
Oh, funny you ask. This week is the Ryder Cup. The Ryder Cup is awesome. It's a golf tournament, team style. Europe versus United States takes place every 2 years. So this year's in Rome.
Okay.
In 2 years, it'll be somewhere in the United States. 2 years after that, it'll be somewhere in Europe, somewhere else. It's awesome. And it's one of the rowdiest tournaments in golf.
Rowdy?
Yeah, because it's team atmosphere. Like, you'll see, like, people are allowed to cheer and, like, go crazy.
That's cool.
Like, yes, it's really cool.
I feel like that's the one sucky thing about golf. You like have to be like,
Yeah, this is the opposite of that.
okay.
So it's like a team international version of the Phoenix Open.
The Phoenix Open is...
Waste management.
Oh, okay. I was like, okay, cool.
So I put
The fun
some fun facts for you.
Okay, give me some fun facts.
There are 12 golfers on each team. So
Okay.
12 USA golfers, 12 European
How do they
golfers.
decide who goes first?
What do you mean?
in the round?
So the tournament is divided up into multiple matches.
Okay.
So each day there will be a certain amount of matches. And they can so days 1 and 2 are 4-ball and 4-sums. So 2 groups of 2, like 2 players from USA will play 2 players from Europe, and then the scoring will just confuse you. So they're scored in 2 different ways.
Okay.
Okay.
I zoned out, but
yes.
okay.
So in total, there will be 28 matches, which means
Okay.
there's 28 points up for grab. The first team to win more than half, 14.5 points, wins the whole entire thing.
Each 12 players play in each 28 matches?
Not necessarily. The captain of each team gets to select the golfers for each match. So there's some golfers that may not even participate.
Okay.
However, usually everyone does participate, but it's awesome.
Who's won in the past?
So either just USA or Europe. It's a team.
But like who's the leader and score? Like, does the USA win more? Does the Europe people win more?
Oh, good question. Who's won more Ryder Cups?
Yeah, look it up.
I'll look it up. Any other questions you can think of? I put some heavy hitters, some notable players that will be playing.
Yeah, you put some notable players on here. I'll run it through. Some USA notable players: Max Homa, Brooks Koepka, Colin Morikawa, Scotty Scheffler, Xander Schauffele, Jordan Spieth, and Justin Thomas. Some notable European players: Rory McIlroy, Victor Hovland, John Rahm, Matt Fitzpatrick, Tommy Fleetwood. Matt Fitzpatrick is not from the U.S. Where the hell is he from?
Matt Fitzpatrick? He's from England.
Oh, who would have known? So, and there's different types of matches. You put foursome. And foursomes, each 2-man team.
I got your answer.
Play. Oh, do you want to interrupt me, or do you want to tell me? You want to tell me the answer?
Yeah, because I think the different types of matches will just confuse people.
Oh, okay. Then forget it. What's the answer?
All you need to know is that the first 2 days it's team, and the last day, Sunday, is just singles, 1-on-1.
Okay, so what's the answer? Who's won more?
The U.S. has won more. U.S. has a record of 27, 14, and 2 all time in the Ryder Cups.
27, 14, and 2?
Though Europe hasn't lost on home soil since 1993.
Oh, it's going to be crazy. Who's going to win? Got to bet.
I'm betting United States all day.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
USA, go all the way.
Let's see what happens.
I'm honestly really excited to watch. It's something that takes place once every 2 years, like I said. The best golfers in the world.
I feel like I'm constantly getting things that happen once every 2 years, like the Halley's Comet or whatever that happens every 74 years.
Lunar eclipse?
Oh, and then here it is again after it happened last year. I'm like, oh, there it is.
The lunar eclipse or solar eclipse, that thing happens at once every 5 months. They say it happens once every 27 years. I've been on the Earth for 29 years. I've seen that 18 times.
Preach.
That's
how many times?
That math ain't mathin', okay?
No, yeah, you know how many times I've seen a fucking orange sun? Or like the only sun that's ever looked like this since 1982. I'm like, this isn't fucking accurate because you said the same thing on the Weather Channel app 2 weeks ago. That's it. Okay? But Nathan, let's calm down. But let's rile things up by also getting into our favorite segment of the week, our Sick Puppy and Interesting Cat segment. Are you ready?
Yes. I'm not as excited as these candidates this week. I think they were few and far between.
Okay.
Let's see how you feel.
Okay. Tell me how to feel.
Sick Puppy of the week is Mr. Mark Stoops. Mark Stoops is the head football coach at Kentucky University. Okay. And Kentucky has a big game upcoming this weekend against Florida at home. Probably their biggest game all year in their stadium. And so he was asked in a press conference, like, how's he feeling going into the game? Like, what does he have to expect? And his quote was simple. Quote, I have great confidence in the people of Kentucky to get up early and pound some beers.
Okay, well.
So, in other words, he expects the Kentucky fans and student body to get wasted before the game and just make a lot of noise and make it a crazy environment for Florida to play. He's not worried about his players at all, I guess.
That's unbelievable. And, like, I think, you're in tune with the people. is what I think.
Yes.
He's in tune with the drunks.
Yes. In other words.
He's in tune with me. What?
Sick puppy.
Yes, sick puppy. I love that. I have a great confidence in the people of Kentucky to get up early and pound some beers, as they should.
As they should. What else is there to do in Kentucky? Kentucky Derby's over.
Yeah, the fried chicken's constant, so just pound some beer with your fried chicken. You're good to go, right? Kentucky Fried Chicken, KFC.
Yeah.
So that's it. It's really all you can do.
Other great thing that comes from Kentucky?
Whiskey.
Jack Harlow.
Jack Harlow. Louisville. So...
Louisville baseball bats. Another thing from Kentucky.
Yeah, well, I don't think anyone's going to be batting up, okay? Because they're going to be slanging it back, drinking a beer at the game.
Yes.
Getting rowdy.
There's... I can't remember. Dizzy Bat. You ever played Dizzy Bat?
No.
You remember those yellow
I know the game.
bats?
I know the game.
Okay.
I know the game. I think I've actually played once. And
Did you hit
I
the
got
ball?
way too fucking drunk.
Did you hit the ball?
But the bat that I got, you could drink from the bat.
Yeah, you drink from the bat. You just chug the bat, spin around.
Yeah. Ooh.
And then try to hit. No?
That's honestly how I feel, when you get into bed and you're like, the bed spinning, that's how you feel. Dizzy bat. Not a fun game to play. Why would I want to get dizzy when I'm drunk? That's literally the worst feeling.
Yeah, it just increases the drunk.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad news bears. But let's get into our interesting cat of the week.
Our interesting cat, it's a UFC fighter. Okay, Bryce Mitchell. Bryce Mitchell fought in the UFC this past Saturday. He's an upcoming star in the UFC. This freaking weirdo brought a Bible in with him following his victory. Brought it into the octagon and was holding it up like this.
Why?
Why? Because he says that Satan is taking over Earth. And his example was that he was planning to donate $5,000 to the Hawaii Relief Fund because Satan is responsible for those fires.
So who is he donating the money to?
The Fire Relief Fund. He's not on Satan's side. He's just saying, like...
Satan's taking over and is burning the earth.
So we need to all pray.
I pray for this man. I'm going to pray for this man, Bryce Mitchell, because he needs some fucking help. What a Looney Tune.
What
a
lunatic.
This is Delulu to the...
Sick
once
puppy.
you get into this, he's an interesting cat.
Yeah, interesting guy.
Yeah, you're so Delulu from this because maybe Satan's gotten into the brain of you, okay? Maybe he's taking over. If you said anything bad about him,
I'm just in my head about my energy level because you call me out for my energy level.
Oh my God, Nathan, please. You have been perfect and beautiful this entire time, okay?
As normal.
Perfect and beautiful this entire time. Just sometimes, you get a little slumpy in your sleep. It's like we should be having coffee here.
Onward.
But, and we move on.
No, finish what you're saying about Bryce Mitchell.
Oh, I have no idea. The ideas come in as quick as they leave me, okay?
Okay.
So that's what happens in my neck of the woods. That's why sometimes I just
pray for Bryce Mitchell.
Yeah, pray for Bryce Mitchell because I need to go on a rant and just stay on the rant because you know how my brain operates. Someone told me that I need to do some mind games recently, and I forget what it was, and I was like, you are...
Mind games?
Yeah, like mind games. Like I need to be exercising my mind. Because of how poor it was. I forget what it was. And I was
That's mean.
I was like, damn, you're right. But it's accurate.
No, it's not. I think your mind's beautiful.
Okay.
Beautiful inside and out.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. And your energy is always on par.
That's a lie.
Yikes. So other than that, let's get into our picks of the week.
All right. Our NFL picks of the week. We both went 2-1 this past week. We both had the Dolphins. Locks
of the week.
Locks.
You
also had
Listen to us.
Dumb not to. You'd be over 500 if you did. 49ers, you picked. They dominated. And then the only one you got wrong was the Cowboys. Yikes. Meanwhile, we had dinner last night on the Seattle Seahawks. They won us a bet. So we had dinner in their honor. And then I had Green Bay. So they won the game. Late comeback victory once again from Green Bay, but they did not cover the spread. So both of us are sitting at a record of 5-4 on the season.
Perfect. Let's get into my picks that are going to crush yours. Okay. I'm doing Pats versus the Cowboys at the Cowboys. Cowboys are -7. I'm picking the Cowboys, obviously, because they're going to win.
Okay.
My next pick is the Cardinals at 49ers. The 49ers are -14. I'm going with 49ers.
Damn.
And then Chiefs versus the Jets. I'm going with Chiefs that are minus 9.5.
Okay.
And those are my picks of the week.
Going with the big spreads.
Big spreads.
Awesome.
I got long legs. Big spreads.
Awesome. So my first pick is obviously New England.
Right. Okay.
At the Cowboys. And I have a proposal for you.
Yeah, give me the bet. Give me the bet that you've been waiting to tell me.
The loser has to come on this podcast.
Okay.
And wear gear from the other team.
Oh, that's a good one. Should I just Amazon the Cowboys merch now, or what size do you want? What do you want? Jersey or what?
No, I don't need.
Yeah. I was just curious. What are you gonna want to wear? T-shirt.
You might as well order something that you would wear too.
Something light and breathable. Is that what you want? Something that I would wear too that you're going to be wearing next week, right?
Something I can wear to the gym so I can sweat right through it because it's going to be trash.
Oh, yeah, because you're going to have to wear it next week on the pod.
Well, probably won't be in because the game's on Sunday.
Well, Amazon Prime, 2-day shipping.
We record on Mondays, my love.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Yeah, write that down. See what happens.
We'll see.
Perfect.
What happens. Okay.
Game number 2. Mm-hmm. Minnesota Vikings. I believe they're going to get the first win of their season.
Okay.
They're minus 3.5 at Carolina. I think Minnesota, they've just played a lot of good teams.
Okay.
And I think it's their time.
Perfect. Purple.
Last, but certainly not least, the team that Minnesota lost to this past week, the Los Angeles Chargers. They're minus 5.5 at home against the Vegas Raiders. They finally found winning ways against Minnesota. As I said, I think that they will continue their winning ways against the Raiders. We watched the Raiders last night, and Lord, are they bad.
Bad.
I'm off the Jimmy G train. I was texting everyone before the game, Jimmy G this, Jimmy G that. I'm out.
Now you're off. You popped off.
I popped off.
Pop Douglas off the train.
Pop Douglas. Don't get me started with Pop Douglas and how they still need to continue to use him. But yeah, so I'm Patriots, Vikings, Chargers.
I'm Cowboys, 49ers, Chiefs. Strong fucking teams here. But other than that, we do have your Popeyes review that I am putting in the back of this episode.
Perfect.
So I'm going to, after we cheers, I'm going to roll that clip because I need the people to see you having Popeyes for the first time.
First time drunk after the Chris Stefano concert.
So we shall see what happens from there. But other than that, of course, thank you so much, Nathan, for explaining everything to me, for being the best co-host, for sitting with me on my favorite hour of the week, and, just being you with your unbelievable energy level.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Go Pats.
Go Cowboys. Cheers with our water bottles.
Cheers.
Roll the tape.
Here we are. Popeye's chicken review. Popeye's in the neighborhood. People ask me, hey, how's Popeye's? It's in your neighborhood. I need to know. I have to give them an answer. Never had it. The people at the register were not helpful. Coca-Cola tastes like ass. Starting off on a bad start, but this chicken can save the world. Got the spicy. Once again, I had no idea what the fuck to order because the people were not helpful, but I think it's a spicy chicken. What I expect. There's a sauce in there of some sort. Nothing like Chick-fil-A sauce. But all things considered, not bad. Not bad at all. Chick-fil-A is better, but this is a 7.4. It's not bad. Try French fries. Chicken sandwich 7.4. French fries. These aren't the best. French fries are a 6. 4. But I'm happy it's here. That's a review.
Thank you so much for listening to another episode of your favorite sports drama podcast, The Double Dose, the drama of sports. Don't forget to rate and subscribe to our podcast wherever you watch and listen, and give us a follow on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at Double Dose Pod. Thank you.